with MKW Channel 6 Quick News. I'm Marissa White.
And I'm Katelyn Walsh. It's 4 o'clock.
News report out this evening reveal what has been happening at Midway.
The Battle of Midway had just started 6 days ago on June 4th, 1942. Even though Japanese planes weren't sent out until the next day, Japan had planned the attack, was surprised by distracting the United States with attack on the Dutch harbor. They believed this would draw U.S. forces to the area, leaving Midway vulnerable to take over.
The attack by Japan was caused by the Doolittle raid on Japan in April earlier this year. The U.S. destroyed Japan's perception that their homeland was safe from air attacks. They realized to fully protect Japan, their defensive perimeter had to be larger.
Midway is a tiny island 1,000 miles from Hawaii in the North Pacific Ocean that became Japan's target for that additional protection. Here is some live news feed from the attack.
Suddenly, from behind the clouds, the Japs attacked.
6 aircraft carriers, 11 battleships, 13 cruisers, 45 destroyers, assorted submarines, transports, and minesweepers were what Japan used. The USA only had 3 aircraft carriers, 8 cruisers, 14 destroyers, and the aircraft station in Midway.
Even though greatly outnumbered, U.S. forces defeated Japan's heavily equipped fleet. The battle ended later on June 7th. This battle was the first Allied victory against the Japanese.
An estimate of 4 Japan aircraft carriers and 300 aircrafts were demolished. There was 2,500 casualties for Japan. The United States lost 1 aircraft carrier and 150 planes were destroyed, while there was only 300 casualties. The 4 Japanese aircraft carriers were the same ones used from the devastating attack on Pearl Harbor in December of 1941.
Rescue teams had been made to retrieve troops stranded in the ocean from the battle. Even though these rescue teams are working very hard and fast, it might be days before everyone is back on land safe.
Recognizing this defeat for what it really was, Japanese Admiral Nagumo's chief of staff later stated, "I felt bitter. I felt like swearing."
It was later found out that plans to advance on New Caledonia, Fiji, and Samoa were being devised. This victory by the United States against Japan's attack postponed further plans for attack on these nations.
Because of Japan's major loss of offensive ships, it looks like Japan's forces will take a while to recover, and they will be on the defense for the meantime.
This has been the evening update on the Battle of Midway. I'm Katelyn Walsh.
And I'm Marissa White.
Thank you for watching MKW Channel 6 Quick News.
See you again at 6 for the full scoop on all our news topics.